Welcome. I'm Cassandra, and this is your general and love forecast for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Risings for the month of November 2017. I would like to ask that if this does not resonate with you, to please check your Sun, Moon, and Rising combinations. So, without further ado, let's get to the reading here. Now this, fair warning, okay, this looks like it's a heavy month. You guys been going through it. It's been hell, hasn't it? It certainly looks like it. At least for some of you, it's been rough. Now I already have all your cards shuffled. First set laid out. We will be clarifying. So your first card is the Queen of Cups, and she's in the reverse position. So I feel like a lot of you may be feeling like you are emotionally out of balance, like there are a lot of emotional situations that are occurring, and sometimes this can indicate that you're prone to emotional outbursts. There's just so much going on stimulating your emotions, and there's worrying about a lot of things which you don't really have control over, which totally sucks. But you know, there's those situations. There's just not much we can do except for let go and see how it unfolds. So, but I want you to take your time before reacting, okay? I know that I'm asking for a lot because, you know, the Aries energy, you know, let's just react, you know. But I want you to take your time, you know, especially if somebody emotionally provokes you. Please take time to think before you react. And sometimes this can indicate that maybe you're being secretive, or maybe for some of you, this will not apply to all of you, but some of you may be having issues with self-deception. So this is something to be on the lookout for. Now, here we have the Two of Cups. It's in the reverse position. Now, this would be misunderstandings and disagreements with a loved one, or even potentially a good friend. The problem can be solved, but somebody has to make the first move, and someone's being stubborn. Is this you, Aries? Maybe so, maybe not. But there's stubbornness, and see, somebody has to make the first move. You know, not all hope is lost unless you just want it to be, but that's a decision that you guys have to make. But this again is about your emotions are being out of balance, which definitely matches up with the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. So you really need to communicate, because maybe either you or your partner, you or your friend, however this works out, one of you could potentially be at the point where you're just ready to break it off, or should I or shouldn't I? And this can also indicate possessiveness and jealousy. Oh, Aries would never be possessive or jealous. Sarcasm. Here we have the Five of Cups in the reverse position. So this shows that some of you guys have definitely been through the mill. You guys have lost someone that you were deeply in love with or deeply attached to. So this is an emotional loss. And now that it's reversed, it shows that your hope and your happiness is now returning to you. You're ready to get back out there in the world and start having fun and going out with your friends. And sometimes when the Five of Cups in reverse shows up, sometimes people from our past, you know, friends from the past, acquaintances from the past may just reappear. So maybe look out for that. And you've learned from your past, you've learned a lot of lessons here. And there is always the possibility of a new job or a complete change of plans for the better. And there's always a possibility of looking towards a new relationship as well. So just things to keep in mind. We're going to clarify all of this. So now here we have the Page of Wands. So this is going to be more of a like passing type of influence here. I feel like you guys had started a project and maybe were waiting on results. Maybe you got a new job. Maybe you passed an exam that you had taken. But most of all, the Page of Cups is all about telling you how it is. This person, I mean, this is Wands, so you know this is you, Aries. This is fire. This is you. Aries definitely is in your face. Let me tell you about yourself. And you know what? I think that's fantastic because I wish everybody would be more honest and upfront with how they feel. But unfortunately, not everybody is like this, so. But it seems like you guys have definitely started something, you know, whether it's a new job or just, you know, a new project, new endeavor. And this could also be a young person in your life as well. And if this is a young person, then they would have a lot of the fire qualities, you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone who definitely loves to travel, who's adventurous, just likes to cut loose and have a good time. Now, this would be more of like the right now for your situation. This is the Knight of Swords in the reverse position. And well, let me just say, I do not like this energy. That's me, but I don't like it. This is someone who's very... he's argumentative. He's a troublemaker. Straight up. This is a person that straight up wants to start a fight or a war. So is this how you're feeling, Aries? Or do you have somebody trying to push your buttons, trying to start some shit with you? Either way, I want you guys to be on the lookout for a potential enemy trying to start shit for you. Because this is a bad man. Now, this could be a man or a woman, okay? Please do note that. But this person wants to start problems. And this can also indicate delays. Definitely conflicts, okay? And battles yet to be won. And there's also a feeling of just absolutely being mentally worn out. You're just so sick and tired of fighting. And maybe somebody just wants to keep fighting and keep starting more problems for you. Can't wait to get to clarifying on this here. Okay, this energy you'll be feeling here, I'd say within a week or two. And this is our Five of Wands in the reverse position. Now, this shows that you guys have been experiencing a lot of conflicts, which absolutely you have. But you guys are going to sit down and you're going to be able to resolve these conflicts through good old-fashioned common sense, maturity, you know. But it'll be constructive. You will be able to figure things out in a constructive way and work things out. And the upside to this is you're coming out of a very difficult situation, but this difficult situation brings new opportunities toward you. And this card speaks of compromise as well. So, but hey, new opportunities, hello, bring them. Ready? Shoot. Now, this would be probably more how you guys are feeling. There we go. Sorry about that. This is the Four of Swords in the reverse position. Now, this is someone who has been fighting a whole lot of wars and conflicts, okay? And they are resting after a lot of battling. It's like they've just been in a war, and now, you know, they've rested, and now you're coming back out of that resting and recuperating phase, and you're ready to get back out there, okay? And I just want you guys to be on the lookout. You still need to take caution and be careful, because there are still many obstacles in the road, so to speak. And, well, you guys don't want to end up in another war. So, you just need to be careful and cautious on how you proceed. Because after y'all been resting, you're like, shh, time to turn up. Just be careful, though. Now, here we have the Hermit. And the Hermit is all about getting good advice. Sometimes you reach out to someone to get the advice. Maybe someone offers it to you, or maybe this is your own intuition giving you good advice. And this is advice that you should take, okay? This also would be showing that you're open-minded. And you may be withdrawing to think about things and to contemplate all of these battles that you've gone through. I mean, wow. It looks like you guys have had... No, this is for some of you. It looks like some of you have definitely just straight up been through the mill. And I feel like for some of you, this is a relationship and potentially the end of a relationship. Or it's already ended and you just waiting for those finalized papers for the divorce, you know? But right here, this shows good, solid advice. So whether you got it from somebody else or you got it from your own higher mind, stick to it. You got to do what is best for you. Now, here we have the Eight of Wands. Oh, I love this card. This is all about goals, and this is about achieving our goals. This is very, like, swift action, fast movement, like things are going fast. And, you know, this could be a new relationship, this could be a new business project, new job, maybe going back to school, whatever you consider to be a goal. You know, maybe you want a music career, maybe you want a career in some form of art, whatever it is. This is about goals, and this is about continue going forward because you have the courage to continue going to achieve your goals. They're very much within your reach. So don't stop. And here we have the Three of Cups. Now this is, hey, celebration time. This is success after doing a whole lot of work. And you're looking forward to great things because they are coming. Absolutely coming. So that in itself is something to celebrate. But this card in general is just happiness. Happiness, happiness, happiness. Let's celebrate. And this also could represent a talent in art, music, design, beauty, hospitality type careers, you know, whatever it is, go for it, because it looks like it's going to be blessed, because this is a very happy card. Now, for the bottom of the deck, we got the Ten of Swords in the reverse position. So this shows that some of you have definitely, wow, this is like a very heavy karmic cycle that is completed, okay? And it was a very painful and hurtful cycle. Sometimes this can be, you know, getting a divorce and, you know, it's being finalized. Either way, whatever this is attached to, initially it caused you a lot of pain. It could simply be a relationship, or it could be a job, or it could be a friendship. However this plays out, but either way, it shows that you have suffered a traumatic loss, and you're now moving away from it. And the karmic cycle has completed. Thank God. Ooh. But this card is very much about trauma. Maybe you had an addiction and you kicked it, you know? Whatever this, because when it's in the upright position, it's like a very oppressive feeling, and it's trauma, period. And now that it's reversed, it's all moving away and you're healing. And if you've also had health problems, you're getting better. Take hope, and the Ten of Swords in the reverse position, you're getting better. Okay, let's get to clarifying. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. The Ace of Cups. Okay, some of you have definitely walked away from a relationship. Yep, some of you have definitely walked away from a relationship. See, these are our bottom cards. This is a traumatic cycle that was karmic coming to an end, potentially a divorce. And then the bottom of our clarifying deck is the Three of Swords, which is separation, heartache. You know, this could be friendship. This could be an actual relationship. And sometimes this can be due to a third-party situation where basically there was cheating involved. So that's not going to resonate with everyone, but for a few of you it might. So, but the overall essence of this card is heartbreak. Someone broke your heart. So I feel like a lot of you have come to the end of a relationship, whether it be a marriage or an actual relationship. And some of you guys are just like, I'm done, I'm over it. Okay, we clarify our Queen of Cups in the reverse position, and we get the Princess of Pentacles in the reverse position. So this would be about delays with messages, especially messages regarding finances, job offers. Sometimes there's an issue with not following through on directions, not listening to good advice. Sometimes you're just being quiet, maybe a bit moody, withdrawing, and definitely rebelliousness. But sometimes this can indicate that you're wanting like all the nice luxuries, you know, material items, but maybe some of you are not quite working for it. But overall, there is a lack of motivation and procrastination. And maybe some of you just don't believe in yourselves like you should. Come on, get out of that funk, Aries. Y'all should believe in yourselves. Or maybe you just have a lack of motivation is in regards to a love type of situation. Maybe you just can't see any way around it to fix it. Maybe you just feel stuck. Now we clarify the Two of Cups in the reverse position, and we get Judgment in the reverse position. So with the Judgment in reversed, this is complete confusion here. You're not hearing or seeing the true nature of a situation. And this situation is this partnership with either a lover or a friend that's out of balance. And maybe you're just not seeing the true nature of the situation. And sometimes this can be about, are you trying to escape the inevitable? And there's also a fear of failure. But maybe if for some of you the whole, are you denying the inevitable in regards to this partnership? Maybe that inevitable meaning maybe you might need to break it off. Or maybe you might need to make some changes. Or maybe they need to make some changes in order to make the relationship work. But something's gonna have to be done or it will end. I always want my general readings to actually be more general, but for some reason this is just, it's all about love and I can't help which cards come out. But I feel a lot of you guys are having issues within love relationships, whether it be, family members or friends that you love, or, partners, or marriage partners, either way. Okay, we had the Five of Cups in the reverse position, and then we clarify it and we get the Prince of Cups. Now, with the Prince of Cups, this shows there's a new love interest on the way. And this Five of Cups was saying that you're getting better, you're healing from a loss, and potentially that there could be a new love insight. And wow, here he or she is coming. So you need to open your heart to look at your deepest feelings here. You want to make sure you make the right decisions, but you want to have a relationship, of a heart-centered nature, because we don't want any more mistakes. Oof, we've had enough of those. I think we all have, and this is regardless of your signs, Okay, we clarify our Page of Wands, and we end up getting the Princess of Wands, which is essentially the same card, but it's now in the reverse position. So, this is about a delayed message, disappointing news. So, this would be of a passing nature, so if it hasn't happened and it's just now happening, it's delayed, and it may be disappointing news, but it's not the end of the world. There will be a light at the end of the tunnel. Now, we clarify the Knight of Swords in the reverse position, and we get the Prince of Wands in the reverse position. Okay. Well, this Prince of Wands, he's argumentative. He has insecurity issues with conflicts, self-doubt. Things are just out of control in his home or his business or in a business partnership. But either way, jealousy can be involved here too. And that really makes a whole lot of sense, because this is our person who wants to start a fight, wants to start a war with us. Maybe that's partially due to insecurity on their part. Or maybe they have self-doubt. Maybe they have issues with jealousy. Or maybe these issues are our own. That's up for you to decide. Now, we clarified our Five of Wands in the reverse position, and we got the Ace of Cups. And remember, the Five of Wands in the reverse position, sitting down to constructively work out our conflicts and an opportunity arising. Well, this opportunity arising looks like potentially a new start in love. And for some of you, this is not going to resonate with all of you, but for a few of you, this could even indicate a pregnancy. So, just something to keep in mind. But the Ace of Cups in general is about new beginnings. It's something wonderful. It could be a new relationship, just a new start in general. It could be getting your good health back finally. Maybe if you've been ill, well, you're going to get better. And sometimes this can be a whole new awareness and understanding towards love. It's a breakthrough type of card. But whatever this Ace of Cups brings, it it will bring you something that you hold near and dear to your heart. So I would say relationship, but this could be anything. Okay, we clarify our Four of Wands in the reverse position, and we get the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups, she's devoted. There's a strong attachment to others. She wants to help in any way that she can. And she or he could be a very good wife or husband. And the Queen of Cups is also a loving mother, so could be a loving father as well. And the emotions are very deep with the Queen of Cups, okay? And she's very sensitive, and she has a whole lot of intuition. And sometimes she uses her intuition over her logic, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. And maybe it's being said that, you know, after this long battle and you getting back out there, where I said you need to be cautious after you get back out there, maybe the Queen of Cups just wants you to take a softer, more sensitive approach. Maybe she's asking you to look to your intuition. A lot of you guys already have the answers. You just have a tendency to doubt yourself. And some of you know that you got good intuition and you're on point, so. Okay, we clarified our Hermit card, and we get the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position. Now, with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, if you've had investments, like prior investments, I mean, this could actually be financial. More than likely, this would be a financial. But they're showing little or no return at all. Sometimes there's poor speculation, and I would strongly caution you to not gamble. And if you happen to get an opportunity for an investment that sounds too good to be true, if it sounds too good to be true, then it is, okay? And you really need to be careful. This is the second time this card has popped out already, and I feel like there are a lot of people they're just ready to scam and con people out of their money if they can. Because when it's in the reverse position, money is just falling away. It's slipping away. So I want to caution you to be very mindful with your money. Don't just invest it in something because it sounds like it's a great deal, like it can't fail, because it can fail. And I'm sorry for that, but I just want you to not lose your money. If I can help you prevent that, I'd like to do so. Now we clarified the Eight of Wands, and now we get the Eight of Cups in the reverse position. So this would show that you're needing love, passion, adventure. You're wanting to enjoy life. You want to go out and hang out with your friends and travel and go on adventures. And this also shows a new love interest. So the Eight of Cups in reverse plus the Eight of Wands upright, they both say a new love interest could be in sight. So it seems to me like you guys are literally getting rid of the old and the new's about to come in, if it's not already. But either way, some of you are definitely wanting that. Now we clarify the Three of Cups, and we get the Strength card in the reverse position. So, you know, the Three of Cups, this is about the celebration, success after a whole lot of hard work. And when we have strength in the reverse position, this shows that fear is still getting in your way. It's still trying to control you. And sometimes this can be overwhelming passions and intense emotions, which then can lead to an uncontrolled action. So you want to definitely try to keep your emotions in check and get rid of that fear. I mean, it's not going to help you at all, and it can actually prevent you from being able to sell it. I mean, who wants to celebrate having fear stuck in their mind? Well, is this really going to work out? Take that leap of faith. Don't let fear rule you, okay? Because fear will keep you in the same spot. And sometimes there's too much attention being paid to the material or physical sides of life. So, you know, I would caution you to not focus so much on the material and physical sides of life. I mean, you know, try to balance that with some spiritual. That way we don't completely lose sight of everything. But most of all, do not let fear take a hold of you and destroy something that could be so good and beautiful. Because you guys are going to get what you want, but don't sit there and let fear keep you locked into the same spot. Like, is this really going to work out this time? Am I just going to get hurt again? Don't do that. Don't let fear mess things up for you, because if you let it, it'll be more than happy to. And to hell with that. Kick that fear out. Be done with it. Don't let it rule you. Okay, let's see what the Love Oracle has to say. Wedding. Give your relationship a chance. So clearly I got something from my singles and from my Aries that are attached. And let go of control issues. Okay, let's clarify these real quick. Because I feel like I'm getting messages for my singles and my attached. So, let's see how this goes. Five of Air. Release. King of Fire. Wedding. The situation involves marriage. Now, the Five of Air, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation and review everyone's motives. So, this is essentially the Five of Swords. And so, this is definitely a card of a lot of conflict. Sometimes this can be someone who wants to steal something away from you. So you definitely want to review the motives of your love interest. Make sure that their motives are pure, okay? Make sure they're doing it for the right reason. Make sure they're with you for the right reasons. Because I don't want anybody taking advantage of you. I mean, now, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Then we have the Release, which is also the Death card and the traditional tarot decks. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, and time to move on. Now, this could be interpreted many different ways. This could be interpreted as give your relationship a chance. If it doesn't work, then you know you got to just move on. Or this could mean give your relationship a chance and maybe you need to try to let go of what's been holding you back. especially in regards to fear. But I feel like a lot of you are going to end up breaking it off instead of giving another chance. But I just ask that you do what you feel is best for you in your situation, and only you know that. So let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. The King of Fire. So this is you, Aries. Male or female, doesn't matter. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Now, you definitely got to let go of control issues. You cannot control every single thing that goes on, okay? And the more that you try to control things, and, release really speaks to this as well. You need to release those issues surrounding wanting to control everything. Because sometimes we can do ourselves more harm by trying to control everything. Because sometimes things can just turn out so much better if we just release that need to be in control at all times. So for some of you, I feel like you need to be more in control, and I feel like some of you need to kind of relinquish that control. Give things a chance to unfold naturally. Because sometimes the more that you push, the worse that it gets. So, all in all, I feel like you guys have been going through a lot of issues surrounding relationships and, people you love and friendships. And there's definitely been some endings, but there's also new beginnings. We also got people trying to start problems for you. Fear is something you guys definitely got to tackle. You got to exercise that shit out like a demon. Be gone, okay? Don't let fear rule you, okay? Because fear will keep you stuck in the same spot. But overall, no matter what, I think you do need to review everybody's motives, whether you're single or attached. Or in regards to the new relationship that comes in, don't try to control it. Let things go naturally. But make sure their motives are in the right place as well. Take your time. Don't let it go too fast, okay? Yeah. Just be mindful of this. I will talk to you guys next month, Aries. Until then, I send you blessings of healing, prosperity, and love.